You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Colts, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Richardson to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Now throw again, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He'll do quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Colts 1st down. A gain of 14.
Going again, Richardson.
1st down, Colts.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Stop throw 18. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60 by go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, come on. Cut back, past the 60, past the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Get up, hurt. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's out in the clear. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
36 yards.
So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll run now on 2nd down. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 60 bicep. Dragon 60.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it. And they stop it. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Throw completed out to the left. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, these true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Jukes his way into space. Keeps it moving. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Let's go quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
17 yards. That's another Colts.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down Colts.
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on his 1st down. Richardson dumped off to his running back. He brushed him off with ease. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Khan just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback. He could scramble for the 1st.
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Come on. Set. 70, set the wolf.
It's a designed run for him. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
They're on the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
18, pioneer.
He's going to throw it. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And That's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
So 2 minutes
line.
still to play in this first half, partner. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. Andrews has it, working downfield. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, go.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. They'll get this forward to about the 28. There's Justin Wally getting there for the stop.
It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Taken down behind
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready.
Third down, they need 7.
Cougar 19. 19 Chargers. Here we go. Here we go. 19 8. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Breaks the tackle. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
a 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This 42 yards from the right half. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19. Ready. 60.
Now Richardson to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 13.
Here's Richardson.
First down.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw, Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
2-yard line.
Let's go now.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Nevis with a point after. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
14.
They're always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Downs on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
19.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready?
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Can't get the trick play away, though. They take him down before he can throw it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Downs on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Back to pass on 2nd and short.
At the 30-yard
That
line.
one finds Josh Downs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Gain of 10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Here we go.
line.
Jack. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking in the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made.
Okay,
With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
It's Olave with another catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They're throwing it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints push their lead to 3. now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on, 19 right. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 8 go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. Hits 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And it's 4th down.
incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Evans
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Blown back into the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
70 Rangers, Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they drop it right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
21 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
18, fight in. Ready.
Richardson now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. Downs on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start to their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Sending him on the dive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. He get a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. They've got a man in motion.
Trap 50, trap 50. 19 Chargers.
Richardson on 3rd. And this one does not go far. And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. The kid's enough guard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
69. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. Hey. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And that's That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, set. Pass the 50, 19, 5 in. Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Driving across the 15-yard line. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
In the red zone on 1st. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the move, past the 40. He gets loose down the right side. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints take a 4th-quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Colts 35.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60, 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. Ready,
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. We didn't just get the first down, we got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
let's go now. 19, shot, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 40 defenders in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, you can find a completion just like that.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Hey. 70, 70. 60 by 6.
Here's the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 by 6. Check. Hurt.
They give it to him again. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Panther 11.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 6.
They send a man in motion. Setting up to pass. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Jeanette. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Go.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good. So they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Saints, 38.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still two timeouts to burn. It's first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Cut down. Liking. Ready.
Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he goes. One final shot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.